We're about to attempt something that we do not recommend you try.
This ain't even like me. I'm not proud of this.
We've challenged ourselves to drive 1,000 miles with the RV over the next 24 hours. We'll be racing against the clock while stopping at some of the most epic places along the Alcan. But we've got some challenges that could prevent us from getting those miles in.
I'm just worried that I might wake up and feel extremely groggy.
From pit stops
So good.
to fuel stops to not so great road conditions, we're pushing ourselves to the limit. It's 1:55 a.m. I'm not really sure how we feel about it. To see how far we can get on our journey through Canada in just 24 hours. Good morning, it is 6:30 a.m. and we're about to hit the road and start driving. And we've challenged ourselves to drive as many miles as we can over the next 24 hours. We're in Watson Lake right now, and we're heading back down the Alcan.
Yeah.
Which is going to be a challenge.
It is, for the amount of miles we were planning on doing.
Which we don't know how many that is. We're going to see how many it is.
I think it's gonna be a lot. I'm ready to drive a lot until I get tired, which won't take long. So there's a couple things we want to find out. One of them being, we want to know if RVing long distances is actually efficient. We're going to see how many stops it's going to take us to get to wherever we go, because we're driving as many miles as we can in 24 hours. We got 24 hours and I'm taking a break. We're going to see.
There will be breaks in between, don't worry. Safely, we'll do it safely.
But you have to do that anyways if you're RVing, so that's going to probably play a role in whether or not it's efficient. But yeah, I think we got to get hooked up and then get going.
Let's go. Now here's something that isn't so efficient, especially if you have a fifth wheel. You can't just hop in and go when you're ready to go on your road trip. The clock is ticking and we're sitting here packing up. And when we get somewhere, we're gonna have to unpack. So we're wasting time is what I'm trying to say here. Whew. I got dirty water on my white shirt, of course. Now, if you've got a Class A or Class C or something without slides, you might be a little quicker than us getting on the road.
Can they pull forward?
Yeah.
Let's see, that thing ain't go all the way up over there.
Efficient is this?
Not efficient. This jack has been giving us issues, and just noticed it didn't go all the way in, so now I'm having to manually put it up because it won't retract all the way, and I don't want to catch it on something.
This, it went to about right here, so it's most of the way up, but you know, like we said, we're going on the Alcan today, so we don't want to hit it on a frost eve.
Is it about even with the other one yet?
Not even almost even.
Probably a simple fix to this, like to reset it or calibrate it or something, but I ain't had time to figure it out. Is that everything?
On the plus side, having all your tools with you everywhere you go, it's kind of nice.
It saved us, that's for sure.
All right, let's hit the road. Let's hit the road. What time is it?
6:46.
Okay, that only took us 15 minutes to get on out of here. 16 minutes.
No, 16 minutes after what we're supposed to leave is what she means.
Filled up? Fueled up?
Yep. On fuel and pretty much all the
Say goodbye to our signs.
bye signs. I'll never see you again, I'm sure.
On the way up the Alcan, we hung our sign in the signpost for us in Watson Lake. So if you're coming to Alaska and you stop at the signpost for us and you find our signs, take a picture, tag us on social media. We'll be sure to share it. It's so cool to see all of the people who come through and actually find the signs in the signpost forest. Here's what we're gonna be keeping track of for you here today. 1, how many miles we get in 24 hours, of course. 2, how many times we have to stop in that 24 hours. Have to or want to. I mean, this is also our lives, so we do what we want, okay? And then 3, how much time we spend at each of our stops we make. We'll be running a timer. Wow, first time we've seen a sunrise on a travel morning in a while. We haven't left this early in a long time.
I wonder whose fault that is.
I don't know.
Mavericks.
Yeah,
Look at him,
look
he's
how
still trying to
tired.
sleep.
We can't make this boy get out of bed this early on a regular basis. Look at him. He's
a good boy.
so tired.
My buddy.
Some bison. Bison just hanging out on the side of the road.
Just 2?
You better slow down. There could be more around the corner.
I ain't never seen only just 2.
Yeah, they usually do come in more.
Usually it's like a whole herd of them. Where are they at? They hiding, they waiting to ambush us.
All right, update. 2 hours and 12 minutes has passed since we started our 24-hour challenge. We have gone just now hit over 100 miles and we're just a little ways away from our first main extended stop of our journey, which is going to be
Liord Hot Springs.
how'd you say it?
Liord?
Liard.
Liord.
Liard.
Liord Hot Springs. I don't know, guys. English is hard.
I'm not sure that word actually has English roots. Who knows?
I do.
Anyways, we stopped at Liard on the way up. It was probably one of the best hot springs we've ever been to. So of course we got to hit it on the way back. It's going to be nice because we're going to pull in. This is the nice thing about having an RV. We're taking our whole house with us. We'll be able to change into our swimsuits.
We can put the dogs inside.
Put the dogs in the RV, let them hang out, drink water, chill, go soak for a little while, come back, change, hit the road again.
And when we say for a little while, we mean like 30 minutes. We
Yeah.
can't take too long.
Not too long. We're in the middle of a challenge.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Good.
How can I help you?
We were just wanting to do like a day pass for the hot spring.
Are you just two of you?
Yes.
It's only $10. Have you been here before?
Yes.
Okay, so here's your receipt. You know how to get there. No food, alcohol, cigarette, and pets allowed. You have a great time.
Thank you.
See how this parking situation is looking? Oh yeah, we can just park over here on this left side, I think. That's where we saw RVs parking before.
Yeah. Past this tree sticking out somewhere. Why are there so many just sticking out everywhere? Does it open up again right here?
Oh,
Well,
nope,
I
better
ain't
park.
no better.
Better pick your spot. I think it's fine. All right, it's 9:06, and so our non-driving timer starts now. We'll see how much time we waste here. Put the dogs in the RV, get changed, head to the hot spring. All right, bathing suits, towels, time to go soak. Picture. I wonder if that boardwalk is still closed. Ooh. Oh my gosh, yeah. How is it?
It's nice. Feels good.
Look at all that steam.
I know. My feet are pretty cold when I got in, so they're at sure toasty feeling right now, a little tingling.
All right, I guess we better go. We've soaked long enough. Gotta get back on the road.
A lot more hours ahead of us.
Yeah, but this was nice.
Yeah, good stop. Even if you stop like 30, 45 minutes, it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure. I just wouldn't pass it without stopping.
Nah.
And if you want to see more of it, we already filmed it pretty in depth. I'll link our video from on the way up the Alcan in the description below. When it comes to leaving the dogs in the RV when we do little activities like this, right now it's like 50 degrees out or something like that, so there's no concern. But if it is hot, we can run the AC for quite a long time on our batteries, so that's what we do. If it's like just slightly warm, you can turn the fans on, get a lot of air moving in there, and it feels totally fine. It's 10:02, we're back in the truck. That means almost an hour.
That's how long we were here?
Yep, because it started at 9:06.
Oh wow, yeah.
Yeah, well, we got to talking a few times.
But no, it was good. Again, well worth it.
All right, back on the road. We got cinnamon rolls to get to.
Let's go.
Here's your countdown to cinnamon rolls.
Man, 12:32, just in time for lunch.
Oh man, I think something we forgot to account for, which I don't know how because I don't think we've had a travel day without this our entire trip to Alaska, but that is construction work.
Good times right here. Hopefully it's our turn soon.
10:07, so we'll see how long we sit here. Only a couple minutes. Moving again. This looks sketchy, having this much like road work going on a bridge while you're driving over it.
Great, not to mention how narrow it is.
I know.
Good thing I washed the truck. What you doing there, eh?
It's 10:50, we're stopping for fuel. Let's see how long this takes. We're not the first ones in line. They must not know we're in a challenge.
So since we've gotten back into Canada, I'm not even joking, anytime we've needed to fill up and we've had the RV behind us, there's been somebody that just parks at the gas pump for the longest time. Like they're not here, they ain't pumping fuel or anything, their car's just sitting here. We ain't got time for this. We gotta get them cinnamon rolls. It's 11:02 now. How long was that we took? I know it was 7 minutes waiting on the other people. So like 12 minutes. That is probably one of the biggest inefficiencies with traveling with an RV versus maybe like a semi truck or somebody that is equipped. Not even just semi trucks, but even like hot shot truck drivers, stuff like that, where your vehicles are equipped with extra fuel tanks and different gizmos and gadgets to get you from point A to point B more efficiently. We have to stop and fill up. We've only went 154 miles since we left this morning, and I just filled up again. However, here, while we're traveling through this remote area of Canada, we are filling up and stopping a little bit more often just so we don't run out in the middle of nowhere. But still, I mean, we average like 300 miles and then we have to, fill up again. So super inefficient. I will say though, to counteract all that negative inefficiency, it is so awesome to be able to tow your RV, our house with us to a hot spring. How many people get to do that? We literally just parked at a hot spring, had our stuff, had all our clothes, everything we could have possibly needed, and just jumped out truck, went to a hot spring, and then got to go to the RV to change. So pros and cons to everything, I guess. And I don't know, we'll see if it outweighs, what one outweighs which by the end of this video, I'm sure.
I will say it might actually be more efficient when it comes to bathroom breaks because you don't really have to find a bathroom. You only have to find like somewhere to pull over and you can run back, use your bathroom real quick, and then go.
I don't know. Well, I mean,
but you'd have to take down the stairs.
I have seen a lot of people just pulled out on the side of the road, hanging out with their wang out, peeing. Though also, no RV inside.
I guess that's the most efficient way to take a bathroom break, but it's not the way that I'll be taking my bathroom break on this trip. For more than one reason.
I'd leave you. You'd be in the middle of your pee and I just pull out so everybody can see.
We're going by a beautiful lake right now. Muncho Lake, so pretty. Oh my gosh. No rocks.
No rocks. That won't look too bad.
Guess what? Only 36 minutes until cinnamon rolls. Hello. Hello.
Five minutes, guys, and we'll be eating on some cinnamon rolls.
Should have put it down there because everybody's in the way. Well, okay, going to get cinnamon rolls. The best cinnamon rolls in the world. Where are you going? Oh. Going this way? No. Wait for me. You hungry?
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm ready to eat.
All these flowers. So pretty.
Yep. So good. If you come through here, you got to get one.
Where are we at? Tell them where we're at.
I would have said if I knew.
We're at the Testa River Lodge. So yes, make sure you stop by. They have, I think, just a gas pump. It's a little pricey, but there's different places to get gas along this stretch of road. But the cinnamon rolls are where it's at. And that took right at 30 minutes to get the world's best cinnamon rolls. Potty break for everyone. A little water break for the dogs. And we're back on the road now.
On the road
We have
again?
been, okay, let's see here. We're 7 hours into our 24 hours, and we have been 237 miles.
In 5 hours of driving time. 5 hours
5
of
hours
driving
of
time.
driving time, which means we have spent 2 hours approximately not driving.
Dang.
Our most recent break, though, does make me think about how these guys, so if you travel with dogs, which I wouldn't trade for in the world, just be clear, it does make it take longer, though. So just, because obviously they have to have bathroom breaks, snack breaks, water breaks. They gotta have all the breaks too, which means your breaks are gonna take a little longer. What maybe would have only taken us 20 minutes now took 30. So we would do it all over again and again and again and again for you guys. So,
And I guess while we're talking about them, I know we've said it in other videos, but we got a lot of new subscribers, probably since the last time we said it. The reason Leland rides in the crate back there is because he is from a working farm. Like his parents were working border collies, and his herding instinct in him is too strong. So he literally runs all over the truck when he's not in the crate, chasing like trees, birds, vehicles going by, all that stuff. So it's not super safe. And in the crate, he can do whatever he wants. It's big enough. He does little circles in there. And he's free to do whatever he wants in the crate where it's safe.
and for the next while, we don't have any more planned stops. The plan is to just keep driving, stop for fuel when we need to, but otherwise just keep driving unless we see something really cool along the way that we need to stop for. Where is their diesel?
Another fuel stop. We'll see how long this one take. Good. How long?
Only 4 minutes and 6 seconds.
4 minutes, 6 seconds. How long altogether? We've been driving for 6 hours, 16 minutes and gone 306 miles. So what is that, like 50 miles an hour?
It's decent time, average.
I mean, especially for all these curvy and bad roads we were going through. The road's been pretty good for a while now.
This is the one that's hard to get into.
Yeah, it is.
We are a little over 10 and a half hours into our 24-hour challenge. We have driven 444 miles with over 8.5 hours of driving time, which means we are still sitting at about 2 hours of non-driving wasted time. It's 5:10 right now, so let's see how long this fuel stop takes. Fuel stop number bajillion?
Yeah, I got to go inside to hand on my card to come back out here to pump the fuel, and then to go back inside and pay for it, and then come back. So.
And then pee, because we know we gotta
pee.
do that too.
All right, on the road again.
5:20, so 10 minutes added to our non-driving time. Question time. What do you do on very long travel days, especially when you don't have cell service?
Yeah, put it in the comments, because it's boring. Driving for all day, like, so we've been driving for 9 hours and 11 minutes, 12 minutes now. It's boring.
What we do is we usually try to download some Spotify playlists for offline use. We accidentally have not downloaded any new ones lately, and we've been listening to the same songs over and over and over again, and it's getting a little old. We also have recently downloaded Spanish lessons and have been listening to Spanish lessons to try to learn Spanish. we'll update you on the progress. Downloading podcasts is another good one. We don't have any specific good podcasts that we really listen to. So if you've got any good ones, put them in the comments. And that's pretty much like all our ideas. So what else do you do? Play I Spy? I try to get Craig to play games with me, but he doesn't ever want to play games.
No.
I Spy?
Boring games.
Something yellow. What is it?
I'm colorblind. I have no clue.
Well, what do you do? So let us know if you've got any creative ideas. We ought to have some more ideas than this with as much driving as we do. But I know you guys got some. We're officially 12 hours into our 24-hour challenge, which means we are halfway through. As you can see, it's getting later in the day. It's 6:30 p.m. and we've got some decisions to make on what we're gonna do, because obviously Craig cannot drive awake for 24 hours straight.
I feel pretty good right now.
Feels pretty good. We have an important stop we're making in about an hour, and we'll get dinner, make some decisions, and decide what we're gonna do from there. So stay tuned. We haven't gotten to our stop yet, but Craig has just informed me that he has a goal, so let's hear it.
I've thought about it, and I think we can get 1,000 miles in the 24-hour time frame. We're at 565 miles right now. I think we'll be just under 600 miles when we pull over. We're pulling over in Dawson Creek to figure out dinner. I think we can drive another at least 100 miles, so it'd be like an hour and a half drive, 2 hours there. Then we'll pull over for a few hours and then get up and drive till the challenge ends, and that should put us right at 1,000 miles somewhere.
We're about 13 hours in, so let's do this. I mean, I'm not really helping much here, but I'm here. Listen, obviously we could split up the driving, and that might take some load off of Craig.
No,
but
it won't.
I've never towed the RV before.
Everything she's saying is the opposite. We can't do none of that.
My day, I think, is coming one day to drive the rig, but the day will not be today.
So the issue right now is if we do that, I'm not sleeping while she's driving because I'm gonna be too stressed out that she might fall asleep. And so I'm gonna just lay there pretending to be asleep when I'm not, which then I might as well just drive. Also, if the roads are curvy, which we've been going in and out of the mountains, if the roads are curvy, I'm gonna just get car sick, which then that's gonna be terrible. So I might as well just drive. What else am I gonna do? We don't have service, so it's not like I can just sit on my phone. And plus, the road could be flat and straight. If I'm staring at my phone, I'm getting car sick. So I'm gonna have to stare at the road anyways.
All I had to say, Craig might as well drive, right?
Yeah, maybe one day though, I'll let you.
Look at that sunset sky, so nice. Oh my gosh, you guys, we're back at mile 0 of the
That's where
Alaska
it all started.
Highway. I feel like our Alaska chapter is officially coming to a close, and now we're just working on getting back to the lower 48. It's kind of crazy to be back here after being here like over 2 months ago or something like that. Wow. So we picked up this tray, like a taco kit tray from, I don't know what grocery store, the grocery store in Watson Lake last night, but it was huge. And so we've got enough leftovers that's what we can make for dinner tonight and have easy tacos.
Sure.
You can say it. Dogs are getting dinner, we're getting dinner, everyone's getting dinner. So I think we've been here about 15 minutes. Huh. I think the goal should be to get out of here in 15 minutes. And then we'll see how your 1,000-mile goal progresses.
Yep. I'm gonna be metal to the pedal. Pedal to the metal? I don't know.
Metal to the pedal. I guess they do meet.
Yeah, don't judge me.
I don't know, if we can get here, walk the dogs, eat a dinner, and be on the road in 30 minutes, that's pretty efficient. I mean, think if you went out to eat, you wouldn't even have your food right now.
Yeah, we cheated with this dinner though.
Yeah.
Pretty full, boys. Pretty full. Let's go. Mabba dabba doo.
8:10, 5 minutes early.
You re-energized, man, though?
Only took us 25 minutes. We're back on the road, and now Craig just has to cruise.
Yep, hopefully we'll get out of the town pretty quick and be able to go pretty fast. Well, faster than 40.
Quick stop for fuel. 10:18. Make it a quick one.
Super fast.
10:26. 8 minutes.
8 minutes.
Turn right on unpaved road, then take the first right.
It is time. We're pulling over for a nap.
It's time for a nap.
We are. What time is it? It's 11:45 p.m. We have gone 723 miles.
So our 24-hour challenge ends at 7:30 because we crossed the time zone. But now we're going to do probably 2 to 2.5 hours, somewhere in there, of a nap. I don't know what to call it. I'm a little concerned because I feel pretty okay right now. Like I could keep going for at least another hour, I feel like, and be fine. So, but I don't know, I want to play it safe, so I think pulling over now is good. I'm just worried that I might wake up and feel extremely groggy and not as good as I feel now, but the only way to find out is to go to sleep and figure it out.
Because Craig is determined to try to hit his 1,000-mile goal before the 24-hour challenge ends.
We only have like 270 miles left. So one more tank, we got to fill up one more time, and then we'll be there. And then as soon as we hit the 1,000, we're pulling over. I'm getting at least probably 3 or 4 hours of sleep, and then we're gonna set back out, because just because we finished our challenge doesn't mean our driving's over.
It's 1:55 a.m. I'm not really sure how we feel about it.
I don't know if it was worth it. I definitely feel more tired now, but I only gotta do 200 and something miles, and says we should be done with that by 6:35 a.m. and then I can just go to sleep for a while and get up and drive some more.
The challenge continues. At least there's nobody on the road. We did just dodge some deer though, so gotta keep our eyes peeled. Oh, you can see them behind you. I mean, like in the camera.
That's pretty cool.
Oh, cool. We're watching the northern lights. Whoa.
So it's the first time I've seen them. This drive's the first time I've seen them.
Wow, and you can see them with the naked eye pretty good.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Can't. Whoa. Oh my gosh, how cool. Okay, one benefit to driving at whatever time it is, 2:30 a.m. You might see northern lights, especially when you're driving through Canada.
Yeah, yeah.
It's 3:50, should be our last fuel stop of the 24 hours.
Yep, it's been a long drive.
I don't know why we're doing this, but we're seeing how far we can go in 24 hours. We got a few more hours left.
A few more hours and then I get to nap. Nothing ever has napkins.
4:04.
How long was that?
About 14 minutes,
Dang,
I think.
that was a while.
We got snacks.
I'm getting
And energy
sleepy now,
drinks.
though. Energy drink will help, I hope. We got 2.5 hours left, and we just hit 900 miles. So we got 100 miles left, and then I'm done, guys. I'm ready to be done now.
Just crossed over hour 23 of our 24-hour challenge, and guess what?
We hit 1,000 miles. I've officially, this ain't even like, I'm not proud of this. I've been driving for 18 hours. 18 hours of the 24 hours I've drove.
And this is pretty much the max that I think is possible, and I would not recommend it. We're gonna go over all our stats, but we've got a Walmart coming up. We're gonna pull in. We're taking a nap, a sleep. I don't know. It's daylight now. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why we did this. Well, to get closer to the lower 48. And we did. We made some good progress
A
in
big
the last
old
24
house.
hours. That's a big house. I mean, we basically did like 3 days of driving in one day.
Yeah.
What's the most miles you've ever driven in 24 hours? I want to know.
It can't be much more than this. There's no way. I guess if the first half of this did slow us down a lot just because of the windy roads, the rough roads.
Made some stops, pit stops.
Yeah, but I don't know.
Still, it like we didn't have much sleep.
Mm-mm.
So yeah, we'll give you all the final numbers in just a couple minutes.
On the right.
There's a camper in the parking lot. Huh?
Yeah.
We should be fine for a few hours, right?
Yeah. Old school Walmart.
Oh, I'm so ready.
Nap time.
I'm so ready.
Good morning, I guess. I mean, the last time we talked to you, it was also morning because we rolled in here at whatever time it was, 6 a.m. But we have rested up a little bit at this Walmart and
Yeah.
we're ready to go over our 24-hour challenge stats officially. So in 24 hours, we were able to drive 1,018 and a half miles.
And we had 1 hour to spare. However, I don't know that I would have made that.
About 30 minutes by
30
the time
minutes?
we got
Oh,
here.
okay. So like 30 minutes.
So yeah, that I think that was our max. I don't think we'll ever do that again.
No chance. That was horrible, but I don't know. It's kind of nice knowing how far you could drive.
If you needed to.
And there are some caveats to all the distances. Like the first half was definitely a lot slower just due to road conditions, curvy roads, and like kind of mountainous. This second half, I mean, we were doing
flew.
65 to
Besides,
70.
we ended up with only 5 hours and 38 minutes of non-driving time. So that means we drove for 18 hours and 22 minutes. So that's not, because that counts our sleeping time. So,
Yeah.
which is why I don't think it's really doable for RVers to drive 1,000 miles in a day.
I don't either, especially, it ain't even just like the sleeping part. It's like you also having to stop so much for fuel, especially like closer to Alaska, because you want to stop at almost every gas station to make sure you'll make it to the next one. So we're stopping a lot there. I have 32-gallon tank. I don't have like an onboard like external tank or anything like that. So we could only go whatever the 32-gallon tank would get us. But so that's a little inefficient. However, though, I will say I am super surprised that we made it 1,000 miles. I would have never thought. I thought 700. I thought that was going to be it.
Me too. I didn't ever think we would make it this far. It wasn't in the plans at all. So is traveling by RV less efficient, more efficient? I think it's a toss-up. I will say that being able to pull over and come and sleep in a comfy bed when you need to rest.
So yeah, so if we're weighing pros and cons of the whole process, being able to tow your RV, super great. Having the bed with you wherever you go, you pull over at a rest area and you can lay in it. With our model, you don't have to put out the side. You can still use the bedroom slide and use the bed. So that's really
nice. As long as you fit somewhere, you're good.
I am curious though, some of the people that drive professionally, like OTR drivers or semi-drivers, whatever, the different names are, I don't know them all, but what are some tips and tricks you guys have learned through your experiences in driving?
And throw your distances in the comments below. I know you're going to put us to shame.
Yeah. What is your furthest, everybody, like what is your furthest distance you have driven? This is definitely ours in a 24-hour period.
We won't be doing it again anytime soon, but
no.
we do thank you for joining us on this I feel like this wraps up the Alaska series.
Yeah.
This
So
is-
we'll drive a little bit more today, and then the next day, tomorrow, we'll probably be crossing the border back into like North Dakota. So
Hit that
is it.
subscribe button to see what kind of adventures we get into
And we have
in the
some
lower
planned.
48.
Yes, you definitely want to hit the subscribe button. If you like the video, give us a thumbs up, leave us a good comment, and appreciate you guys.
See you guys next week.
Bye.
Real quick, before you go, we've got a Team Wild RV Life shout out to members TJ and Anitra, who actually have their own YouTube channel, RV Lost Travel. They've been documenting their motorhome renovation, which is really cool, along with their travels, so be sure to check them out, subscribe, give them a thumbs up. And if you want to learn more about our Wild RV Life community, you can do so at wildrvlife.com/community. And thank you, TJ and Anitra, for being members.